All right, you guys, welcome in. I know it's been a little bit of a minute, and I was meant to be on a couple hours ago, but I'm here with you guys. Okay, one of my lives is not working right now, but we might have to just go on without it because I'm about to do everything we just did over again. But I hope you guys are having a good time tapping in with me. We will be doing some fun stuff today because I'm gonna be talking about the real money maker, the thing that you see a lot of people making the bag off of, and that is creator courses. And the biggest thing about the creator courses, sorry, I got stuff in my way. The biggest thing about the creator courses is that once you make one, you can make money on repeat. A lot of people just refer you back to their initial course. But with the AI space, I would say that the courses are almost obsolete because these tools, they change almost pretty much every few months. So what will be better, just if you're going to get any, and this is just advice for you guys, not a way to tell you what to do or not to do, but if you're going to get courses, you would want to make sure that you're getting something that you can obtain a skill that will work for you right now. As far as everything else, like in line with, excuse me, just trying to get everything locked in for you guys. I'm trying to bring some people to the stream, so bear with me as I send out these. Hey, come on over, little live. We're going live right now. But just not to tell you what to do, but to tell you that you can create a course. Like I would say a skill like plumbing, content creating is probably a better skill than to try to teach you, okay, well, this is what Claude can do right now. But I want you to be able to create whatever course that you want to, that your heart desires. I'm gonna be going off of my own little template, but if you have something that you want to see specifically, please let me know down in those comments because I got everything watching and ready right now, and I will definitely be able to jump in there with you. Hey, appreciate you. I'm getting people shouting out my live and in other places, so I'm just appreciative right now. One of them is not coming on for some reason. Hold on, reload. Okay, we live. Okay, let me put this in my okay. Dang. So I'm going to be talking about courses today. I'm just sharing the link and everything to people, so bear with me, you guys. Appreciate the love in the comments and the share there. But if you want to create your own course, I'm gonna walk you through it. Absolutely, I've done this before on another one of my lives. And excuse me, another one of my lives a little bit ago, and we went extensively because what I try to do is make a full cycle situation for you guys. So that's creating the course, creating products that people will buy alongside of it, and giving you the best guidance that I can give you, so that way you're making your own bread on recycle. So we're going to take this the easy way, because a lot of y'all probably don't have the time, the energy, the know-how to create a course and where to place these places, right? Or where to place it, so that way you're creating yourself some money. So today, let me just post this up. After I get done with all this, you'll be able to do that yourself. If you have any questions, the only reason I do all of this is to help you guys. So do me this one favor, go ahead and like the video, comment down below just to let me know you're here. If you've been here since day one, just put a fire emoji, because I know that you're actually working, and let me know if any of you guys have been making any money off of this yet. Anything that I've been talking about, I'd love to hear your stories, what it is that you found that works and what doesn't work, because that way I can help to bring you the best possible versions. They're not letting me watch Kick for some reason. So I got it on my iPhone here. I'm just trying to watch the chat, but it's just not letting me keep up. I don't know why. If it goes off, I'm not going to waste too much of our time with that one. But yeah, you guys, so we are looking good in every place, looks like. So just checking with my live stuff. What I want to say, though, if you've been here from day one, you are somebody I know that's going to take action. You're not going to miss out or lose the opportunity to make this money. But if it's your first time, for all my people here, do me this one favor. Just drop down and hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new here, and let's get right into it. So this is day 5 of 30 days and 30 ways to make money with AI. Your first $1,000 or even more, whatever it is that you guys need to do, just let me know. And why this got so loud. So today's method is going to be generating a course for you, absolutely free. I'm going to give you all the tools that make it look good, make it look professional, and get you from having nothing, like a blank piece of paper, into your idea blossoming. So if you're ready, can you comment "let's go" down in the chat, so that way I can get this thing going? And that damn phone went out again. Yeah, you guys. So here's something I noticed consistently. A lot of you guys have a good skill. You work well. You even probably connect with people very well. But the one problem that I'm seeing consistently with a lot of you guys is that nobody's tapping in, right? Like what I see even with myself is a lot of you guys watch this after the fact, and I'm not seeing a lot of comments. So it's like, okay, well, how can I help you to get better, right? The best thing I can do is just put out the content and hope that you guys see it. I'm going to be doing more from here. Sorry, I'm just trying to send this to one more place, and then you have my full attention. You got my full attention. So, right, it's not about that you don't know. It's because you don't organize it. Your thoughts might be all over the place. You might be thinking about 2 to 3 different things, and you don't focus in on one thing. This is also a social test for even for myself to focus on one topic for 30 straight days so that way I can give you guys real sauce. It only took me, it wasn't even a month to grow this channel to over 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, 11,000 over on Instagram. And that was because I understood what the people wanted. And a lot of you guys, I want to make it very clear. You don't want to copy just anything. You want to go find the top version of whatever content that you're trying to look at, and then you want to emulate that. And I'm not saying copy it, but you want to take the good from theirs and then put it into your formula, right? But when it comes to content creating courses, a lot of the stuff that you're going to teach may sound similar to somebody else's. And that's why I say go and tap in with somebody who's had the top tier version, right? Even if you don't know, you can just Google it. AI will give you this information. The best bet to do is not to do ChatGPT, but to use Perplexity because it's the research tool. Okay, it does the best type of researching, but to organize everything, we're going to do 90% of this work right now with Claude. Okay, let me get my tab ready for you guys because I'm always doing 1,000 things. And we're just going to keep continuing off of the one that we did the other day because that's the best way to do this. Is this is so you can see the sequence of everything that's going on. Hold on, I'm losing it. Where did it go? Okay, got it. Sorry, guys. And we are in there. Okay, let me pull up the screen. Why does it do this to me every time? Boom. And I'm gonna full screen it for you guys. Let me know down in the chat if this has helped you guys, if you have learned anything over the past couple of days, because next week we're gonna get into stuff that is very technical, and I need you guys to have a baseline because I do want you to start generating funds before we get into stuff that is like too complicated to handle, and then that's where it becomes like, okay, well, if you need some of my time, you're gonna have to put some of the upfront in there. You know what I mean? And not to say like, you know, I'm trying to tax anybody, but I want to make sure that we value each other's time because, you know, I took the time to get certified for a lot of this stuff. So I want to make sure that you're getting the best with me. So if you can, get your stream ready, go to Claude and get ready to put some stuff in. So I got this template for you and we're going to change it up right here in live time. So which one do I have picked up? Sorry, it's a lot of tabs on my screen. I got to get a multi-screen system, but we will be working on that. So here's the prompt that I made for you guys, and this is a very small course. If you want the full course, if you want a 12 modular course, you're gonna need to watch my other live. I'll put it up in the screen here later on. Once we get started, we want to create a comprehensive outline course for teaching your topic, and we'll put that in here in a little bit. But your target students are beginners who want to become masters usually, or to at least get their foot in the door. It's a 6-week course. You have video lessons with worksheets. Structure the course with 6 modules, 4 lessons per module. Each lesson includes the title, learning objective, 3 bullet points, key concepts, estimated video length so that they know what they're getting into, because you don't want to give people no estimate. Like, we're doing this, it's only going to take 30 minutes. Literally, we're already halfway through what we're going to do. Worksheets and exercises, because the best thing to do is to make it practical. Even with this is why I tell you to bring out your Claude and put this prompt in at the same time, so that way we can work together. And if you have any questions, I'll slow it down a little bit and then add your information into what's going on live here. So the course suggestions of 3 and all of this stuff. So give them a little homework, and then we're going to also include a little bit of else. Now for the 12 module, what I would do is create an action plan. This is something that you can think about after they have the course, an action plan on how they can start getting their money back and stuff like that. Where they can go to outreach to customers, and how to get started in the fastest time available to them. So we're just going to put this for here. We're going to do content creation. As I already have a book on this, but we're going to make it even faster. And I'm going to make it so precise, and it's going to be reaction videos. We're going to do faceless. And these are all things you're going to be able to see here in the upcoming weeks. Faceless. What else did we got? Chat. Let me know. What's some other type of contents? IRL, streaming, podcast. Tell me anything I'm missing, right? You got explainer videos. I would like to know down here what you guys are thinking about. What else would you guys like to know? So when I create this course, you can be like, "Bing, wow, we can pop this out." Going viral consistently. Going viral consistently and making money doing it. So we got this right here. It's going to give us the absolute outline. I'm just going to press the button here. Once it goes through and cycles through all of this, we are going to change what we're looking at, so that way we can get an even better in-depth outline and full course, right? So usually I don't share all of my prompts, but I'm about to share you guys this one prompt that I know will take you to the moon and back probably several times over. So let me just find this. And again, I've done this on other streams, so you won't, if you don't see it on this one, you can go back to my other streams and just simply get it. Okay, so after we get all of that, after we go here, this is the one that just got bought out from Meta or Facebook and these guys, but we're going to use Manus because Manus is a powerful tool that creates and extensively breaks down everything that you need to know. It gives you professional languages, puts it into chapters, even makes it into multiple documents and worksheets for you, all in the click of a button. So with all of that being said, I want you guys to make sure that you're locked in, because if you're not, you're going to miss something absolutely amazing. And as we wait here, I'm going to show you something myself. So I've already created with Manus before. And I really don't like how this does this, but okay, we got Manus there because I don't want to be making extra tabs, is what I'm saying. I don't like making extra for no reason. So they do have this Manus computer, which is very interesting to me, but oh, so we're consuming fewer. Okay. So right here, I created something called the freelance creator system. And this is just one of the many things that I created with this. So as we're waiting for that to load up, this is just an overview. This is how extensive it can get. It shows you where you can find local clients in reality. It tells you how to get 5K retainers with gyms, cafes, neighborhood businesses, where to focus in your time and energy. Because if you're not focusing in on the brands who will pay out, then you're just going to be looking for scraps. And even myself, like I don't accept deals under a certain amount because it's disrespectful to my time to think that, you know, I'm going to be able to work for you a long, extensive amounts of time and not be able to get paid for it. Because this does take a lot of work, and this is over probably 20 pages long, right? And we're going to condense all of this down so that way, because it gives you everything. It gives you your costs, your desired hours, pricing for businesses you're selling yourself to. You really got to, you know, so, you know, this is why you can put things in a margin and all that other kind of stuff. And if you don't understand all of these things, this is why you got to watch my earlier videos, because without that, then you have no context. And then you're sitting here looking blind. So this is just one course I've already created, utilizing the exact same system I'm showing you now. This takes quite a bit of time, but with it all being said and done, so we already have boom, 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 boom. Okay. So we got the blueprint. So what we're going to do, go viral or go home. These are just options for names. And I think that these are pretty good. Which one do you think is the Viral Creator Academy? Build your audience and build your income. I think that this is probably going to be the best one. If you look at the titles that typically sell well, this is the type of one that will go. Or Content to Cash, how to go viral consistently and get paid for it. It just seems like it's saying exactly what I said to you. But it gives you an overview, tells you how long the course is going to be, all this other framework. You got the course description, and these are just the things that you're just going to plug and play, right? And if you've been here in my other places, you already know where we're going to put this at or where we would place it. So this is module 1. We might even utilize, so what some people might do too is put it on a school. You can do school as well, but what I would just do is put this in, you can put it in school, but I'll put it on Gumroad. And just record these videos on your own time, and see, you can 18 minutes. You can look at this and then make a script for yourself. It's rather simple, but the thing is, especially if you know what you're talking about, you're going to be way better. See, then we even have an AI powered OS to automate the workflow, and then this will be the upsell that usually people would do coming to our next project, right? So with the overview, we're going to take everything. Well, we're going to take this and copy that. We're going to go over to Manus, and we'll start a new task. And you know what, agent? Well, we'll be talking about the agent feature next week, because I have something absolutely amazing where you can start running agents locally on your computer. Saves you a lot of tokens. You don't need credits and all this other stuff. And it kind of makes you almost invincible with this stuff. So, okay, so we're going to Control Z. We're going to prompt this in there. We're going to say course title. Oh, shoot. I'm over here pressing the wrong thing. So course title. And this is the power of it. You just plug and play everything. V. And we want to name it that third one, because that third one was hitting rather nicely. And it says it best for premium. And this is the one that people will probably look. You got to get brand colors and all that. We'll be able to do all of these things. Okay, so we're going to go here. And then we're going to get the course description. We're pretty much going to get everything. And Claude is updating so much all over the time, because before it would just give you a full out description. Now they're making clickable links. In a minute, you'll be able to create right there on Claude and then just send it on over, right? So we're going to get all of this. Well, actually, we need all of that, but we need all of this. That's kind of crazy. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we're gonna convert it, but we're gonna get everything on here at once. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry, you guys. My lady just called me, so we had a little bit of hiccup. That's not going to delay us, though. So we're going to get right in here. So we already at module 1 of our first week of creating our course, right? You take all of this, and this is where it's going to get real extensive. I want you guys to pay attention to this, and I hope that you have been following along. If not, please rewatch the video. I'm going to keep all of these videos up from the first week up for this next week, but then I'm going to be putting it back because a lot of this stuff people get paid for, right? I'm giving it to you absolutely for free. This is the short, sweet version of it. But at the same time, I want you guys to feel that this has value, because if you don't see it, there's other things you could be doing, right? I don't want to waste your time, but I'm telling you, this is the gold mine that I see a lot of people. I watched somebody sell a course for how to make an AI photo shoot, right? Guess how much money they made in a singular day? While I'm talking, I just want to hear in the chat how much you think they made. And it's not a grift, because a lot of people talk about scamming and grifting. No, it's a singular skill that you wouldn't have, say you watching a bunch of YouTube videos. And this is why I support people who do courses, because there's information in those courses that I don't have, right? There's information that you can obtain from them. And if you think that it's something that you don't need, you have to think about it like this. When you go to a job, right? How many of those jobs give you training? Do you learn something from those trainings or not? Or is it that you just sit there and you see the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? No, you sit there and you learn something brand new that you would not have known the week before. So the thing that I would say to you guys who are watching either now or in the future is you have to understand the value of what it is that you're getting into. There's a billion videos on how to make money online that is free on YouTube. But the greatest thing about it is how many of y'all are actually doing it, right? How many of y'all are actually getting paid for what you do? Because if you're not, then you're just playing around. And the thing about that is you can play around, but then the thing about it is once you put your money behind it, it puts a little bit of a fire under your ass, because you don't want to feel like you wasted your money, right? And then the people that see you doing this stuff, now this is where it gets even better for you, because if you master this skill of putting on courses, people understand that you actually know what you're talking about. So then you don't even have to worry about individuals buying your courses, because then businesses will reach out to you and actually pay for your services at a higher rate, right? So that's where the beauty of all this is, because there are several people who just do seminars and things like that in the corporate space, but you don't believe in it because you don't see the value in it, right? And the only reason I can say that is because you already live in this if and buts, right? Yeah, but the yeah butters, I don't waste my time on them. So I hope that you don't waste your time as one either. Because if you're sitting there, oh yeah, but this, yeah, but that, absolutely not. We don't do that, right? So this is where it gets very crazy, because they're even talking about some of the stuff that I would tell you too, because once you start selling a product or a course and stuff like that, you might get some pushback. But the best thing about having a little bit of pushback is to actually have people have a little bit of discernment. And then those people who won't take it, that lets you know what it is that you might not be able to do to attract people, right? So that means you can learn from that and shift what it is that you're offering, right? So every product that goes to market, you're not supposed to get every person, right? Beer seat covers or whatever that they had that came out, you can see thousands of these things come out and just not, they don't hold the value for you, but they may hold value for someone else. So the best thing you can do is just understand what it brings to you and then capitalize on that, right? Because not everybody is getting cat calendars. Not everybody is going to want to be the next content creator. So I'm creating this just so because it's what I'm familiar with. But if it's something that you're familiar with and you want to create all of this, please use the prompts. Like I said, if you comment on the videos, I'll drop those down specifically for you. But if nobody asks for them, you have to go on down. I would say, now listen, I'll give you all the free stuff first. Drop down into my descriptions of the video. You can see some of my courses and stuff like that. But then you have to buy the stuff that takes you from $0 to making at least $1,000 doing online things. Okay. Then on top of that, you know, it's valuing both of our times, you know. But now what we're gonna do here is convert this over into that, and then all we're gonna do is play it. We're just gonna push it. And we're gonna put that in there. And the greatest thing about Manus, you can create a whole website here, but I wouldn't even do it here. So we will create this and then put this on a website in a different place. If you want to create beautiful looking websites, I'll be talking about that, I think Sunday. So that's just another thing you can be doing. This is just an update on, you know, I got a whole plan for you guys, and I plan for you to have actual motion. I know you're watching all these big names and they've been doing it, but I'm showing you from the ground up where they already have a lot of knowledge. They don't talk to you one-on-one. You're in a space where you can talk to me one-on-one before the name gets big. And then there's thousands of people in the chat talking at 1,000 miles a minute. And even if I slow it down, it'll be too many people for me to actually look at one individual's comment and actually give them help. So I want to be able to do that and offer you guys that to my best ability. So while this is running through, we'll go to the next thing that we're going to be utilizing, and that's going to be Gamma, especially for you people who just want it to be a visually pleasing setup. So they got new things on here. They just updated it. That's pretty nice. So you can connect with your favorite tools. Template with Gemini. Make infographics now. Just looking at some of the new stuff because I haven't seen this myself. And as soon as I close it, it's going to be gone. You got it. All right. So as you can see, I have been making quite a few ebooks for you guys to utilize, and that's from small budget to big retainers. So my whole thing is to really get you guys to the point where you can make some real deal for real money. And I don't want you guys to think that you can't, because I have AI systems for solopreneurs. If you're doing this all alone by yourself, I give you plug and play prompts and workflows that will allow you to start making capital. We have the 14-day content income accelerator so that you can do this in 14 days, but you really have to niche down. The biggest thing is not trying to tap every market, is to niche down. So even here, we tap into 3 niches, and that's bringing yourself to the best version of yourself. That's absolutely my biggest concern, right? We also talk about dating and relationships, because being a part of being the best version of yourself also comes down to who you involve yourself with. You might see so many billionaires say whoever you marry is the singular most important decision you'll ever make in your life, but it's also the company that you keep. Okay, if you're not talking to people that are big up in your ideas or letting you discern what it is that you're flawed in, because, you know, constructive criticism is not a problem, you guys. A lot of you guys are like, well, I don't want nobody to tell me what to do, right? So you can look at some of these and like, this is what it's going to come out to look like. This is the kind of the workflow, and then we can do infographics now. It looks like they're showing me over here. So I can put those into, put that into the workflow. That's actually pretty good. Smart charts. So you can adjust the charts for, say you're doing a marketing business, or say you're doing, you're taking your own content and looking at the results of, like, let's say the last week. You can put that in there and then get to a creative style. So let's see if Manus has finished what it's supposed to be doing. So Manus is complete. And I'm about to get out of here, you guys, because I had to talk to my lady. So here's the full overview. It's probably about 12 or so pages. Yeah, it's about 20 pages, actually. But we have a full course outline for you, which is amazing, and it's already on a PDF, right? So this is where it's great, right? You can do this. It's going to tell you the roadmap, and then this is where it gets really good. We're going to go back. We're going to see all the things that it created for us. So boom, it's created part 1, pages of information. This is going to be all the stuff that you would put into either your book or any of the things that you want to do, right? So if you wanted to give them a quick overview, if they don't want to join the course, you can give them the book, right? And the book is the synopsis of this one here. But then you're going to have all of this. Now, this is the main course that you're going to put into your overview, letting them know what they're getting from your course when they have bought into it, right? So this also lets people take notes, get acclimated with what they're getting into. And then we go through every single thing. We have the faceless content machine. You don't need to be the face of your brand to build massive audiences, because as you can see, you can become a cash cow nowadays with just AI video. Okay. And literally this is stuff that you can take. Like, I would just take the lesson and then say, okay, make me a script off of this. And then you massage it yourself and you tell them exactly what you want to do. It's pretty simple, you guys. So we have all of these things, right? What I would do, if we're just going to download this one. So we're downloading this one. We're going to bring it over to Gamma. Create a new Gamma. Now let's see if they got a nice template. These are interesting. Education. We're going to go with something like this. A little contemporary, a little real. Create from this template. Now, all we need to do, okay, well, actually, we can't do it like that, because what we're going to do is add in a PDF. So upload a file, and we're going to do that. Boom. Real quick, real simple. Upload that file that you just copied over from Manus, and then this is literally going to do all the work, and then we're going to be done here today. I hope you guys really like this, because like I said, I'm doing 30 days and 30 ways, and all in 30 minutes, how you can start making money with both Claude and AI specifically. We're going to make this a document so we can get the most good looking pages out of this, because we ain't doing no presentation. What is this called? Okay, well, we can't. I thought that was what we could change it to. Now, you don't have to use AI images. You can reference web search, and I would actually do that. Web images. And you can do stock. You can do illustrations, pictographs, GIFs, everything. Wonder why they don't let you pick multiple. But you know what? Let's go GIFs this time, because I'm so used to doing it the other way. We're going to do it A4 paper, because we're going to make it look like it's an actual easy to read. They're only going to give us 10 cards because I'm using the free version of this. Now, if you want some points, again, just comment in and I'll give you my code, and that just gives us both a little bit of extra credits here. It's real easy. What style you guys like? I want to go with something a little bit more vibrant today, because usually I go for like tile, make it look like it's business savvy. But today, you know what? We'll go with the red here. That seems good to me. So we want to preserve what it is. You can condense or generate via what it's talking about. Um, Add a reference style. Where did we do that? Oh, okay. So we go to this. Free to use. I'm not seeing licensed, I mean reference style because it's saying it over there. But let's just generate this and let's get this thing populated and let y'all see. No, we don't want 20 cards right now. We'll use our 10 credits and get our thing a popping, baby. So look, Quick Studios, it's looking good. It's just making everything for you. So right in front of you, it's creating your entire book, all from clicks, you guys. We're not doing anything else but letting it click it up for us. So as this thing, it's tripping out. I was about to say it's spazzed out on me. So it started that. It even gave us a quote. Should I put this quote for me? The best time to start was 10 years ago because I know that a lot of y'all are still working these 9 to 5 jobs and you haven't found the route to make passive income. And I'm really trying to show you guys. That's why I'm having this 30 days and 30 ways. There's no better way to do it but to actually get out here and make some stuff happen. I don't want you guys to fall behind on anything because I see it all around me. My biggest thing is I want to see a community of people that can produce, make money, and then we can travel the world and show other people together. Crazy thing is I've been trying to get this my freaking kick on it. Now you hear me talking on there, right? All right, folks. So yeah, this thing is going crazy right now. See, budget that you usually spend because a lot of y'all, I want to take y'all from consumers to producers because the biggest thing you're going to know how to do is to spend money, especially when you start to generate money off of this. But you got to have budgets. We'll talk about all these things, but I want you guys to make sure that you're actually routine, like actually receiving something from what you do. And I don't want you guys to miss out on any opportunities that will allow you to build yourself into the individual that you always said you were. Because right here, right now, I'm going to tell you by the end of the year, I assured you one thing: we're going to be either making millions or we're going to have a 6-pack abs. I just got done working out, and believe me, my abs are talking to me right now. So I know the abs are coming, and as soon as I get 6-pack abs, the shirts is coming off and all that other stuff. And I've had 6-pack abs before. I just got lazy. But I tell you, physical success also translate into monetary success. A lot of the people that are very successful are successful at keeping their body up. A lot of people that are billionaires are not fat people. You know what I'm saying? They might be a little overweight, but they are not obese. And I'm not saying that you can't be obese and make money because they are definitely outliers. There's a lot of outliers, okay? And sometimes you get enough money to become a fat cat. You get what I'm saying? So as we're speaking, this is going to build out the entire thing. I'm just going to scroll up and down to show you guys that we can do this with no effort, no fuss, no muss. Is that my 10 cards? So boom. Let me make sure, because it might just skip on down on me. Yeah, no, we still got some more coming. It's thinking. But right there, I'm not typing anything at all. You see, hands is up. Hands are on my head. I'm not pushing a single thing. I can't type this fast. This is the power of the new AI, right? This is something that people could sell to you for over $100, and you're just getting some cards. So now we have 10 full pages, a full mock-up of an ebook that you can start selling today. And then you're going to ask me where we're going to do that. Well, let me just show you right now before I get off of here. I'm going to go to Gumroad. Gumroad is the best place to start off because it's a free site. They're going to take like $5 a purchase from you, but you can just go on over here. You start adding up your products. You know, you see I got some products over here. I even got some things that is just going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And then from there, you're in the money. Let me see if I got my products right here. So you can see we got the products there. And then boom, that's all it is, you guys. So as always, my good people, if you're new here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so that you can lock in with the next 25 days of the 30 days and 30 ways you can start making money today in 30 minutes with juice. I'm gonna get out of here, but as always, my good people, live as long as you want, never want as long as you live, and always squeeze the best juice out of life. Peace.